Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host, Rita. That's Aaron. I am sitting in my blue chair out here today.
Yeah, you're going to be comfy out here. I got to sit on an old Denny's chair that's torn, and it's not very comfortable.
Today we're going to be trying the Oliva Connecticut
Reserve. Thank you, Johnny Sticks, for sending this, and thanks for the recommendation to review this one since we just recently reviewed the Oliva Nub Connecticut. The interesting thing about the Oliva Connecticut Reserve...
Be very careful when you move your screen is blocked.
Well, the interesting thing about the Oliva Connecticut Reserve is that it is the first mild-bodied cigar that was created by the Oliva family, at least recently. They actually scrapped it because there was no interest in a mild-bodied cigar, and they turned to make the Oliva Series V. And then they decided to go back to this when the next year they did a sampling of people and they found out that there was now a want for a milder bodied cigar. So they went ahead and made the Connecticut Reserve. It is an Ecuadorian Connecticut shade wrapper. Nothing particularly special about it. Very few seams in here. No miscoloration. Beautiful looking cigar. Nice and... That feels nice and tight. There's a soft spot right there on me, but the filler on this, or the core, is a Nicaraguan Viso and Seco long filler, which is a very typical filler. It's just what strains and all that stuff, and that's not all listed. So we'll go ahead and give this a scent test. Oh, careful.
I was going to make a statement, too. As you all know, besides me liking Studio Tobacco's Nubs by the Oliva Company and Flora de Oliva, which I checked on is part of this company, I am an Oliva fan because I've tried many Olivas, and I just gotta say my second nickname is Queen Oliva.
She loves Oliva cigars, any Oliva cigar.
I'm more so than Camacho, like King Camacho here.
Hey, that almost sounds like a Punch-Out character. Anyways, on to the scent test. This has a very peculiar scent to it. It's kind of soft and gentle, semi-floral, and cedarish. Floral cedar, I would say.
I disagree. You see, on this end, I'm smelling chocolate.
Oh, I do smell the chocolate there. I'll agree.
And this one is...
And chocolate from the other end.
And this one is a chocolate on the other end, but I'm picking up a smell of freshly cut roses.
Yeah, I gotta light 2 lighters to light my lighter. And it's kind of messed up. But I need to get a new one, and I don't have money to get a new one right now. I barely have money to keep myself filled with fuel for the next month. I might end up using matches.
That's cool. Winston Churchill used matches.
I hate using matches on a cigar. I do pick up that sulfur flavor in it. And I gave Rita my better functioning lighters because, well, I can deal with a little extra work. Sneezy today. I don't know if it's the cigar or what, but I just want to sneeze.
Look at that. That looks cool for a
I
wrapper.
didn't even get lit. Oh, yes, of course it does. I was fully lit. It just didn't look like it on the camera.
I'm picking up creamy smoothness, just pure buttery creaminess so far, just like smoking an Oliva Nub, but a fuller size bodied cigar. Talking about nubs for a second, I'm surprised that when they did the cane nubs, they didn't make a Connecticut cane nub.
Oh. Well, the claim to the canes is that they're filled with Ligero.
So let me guess, Ligero wouldn't be good.
In fact, they consider it a Ligero Puros.
Sorry about the lawnmower in the background.
It's time for the property to be doing it. Anyways, so far I'm mostly getting a flavor on the lips that's kind of a cedarish. It's like
I'm getting creaminess, pure creamy.
Oh, I'm talking about the flavor of the wrapper itself. It's kind of peppery and leathery. However, the smoke itself is kind of creamy and slightly nutty.
I agree with the nuttiness. Seems he likes his makeshift bed.
I thought he might.
Earlier, Moppy took my chair, his mama's chair.
So I had to find something to entice him off, and I figured, well, it's concrete out here, so he might want to lay down on the ground. Sorry, our table's wobbly. I got it situated now. So, I figure we should just get into the first half here and get back to you.
Yep. So please stay tuned. Wait a sec.
We'll be back. Hello, and welcome back to this review of the Oliva, Connecticut Reserve. We are approaching the halfway mark on this 6x60. It's a fairly nice thick ash here that's building up. It seems to want to hold pretty well too. I've had nothing but a flawless burn. It is a very mild cigar, rather smooth, light buttery notes. And a mild amount of cedar perhaps, and some cocoa. Very tasty.
I'm picking up light cedar, light cocoa, mostly creamy and butteriness, and I'm talking pure cream. You know, it could also be considered tasting half and half, which I've drinking plenty of that in my time, as in by the half-gallon jug. So
much as I love the Nub Connecticut for its flavor profile, this actually competes very well with it. Still different though. It is a different flavor, but
it's a different cigar altogether, is how I see it. So
no, the flavors are somewhat similar. I can tell this is almost the same wrapper, just based off the flavors, but it is slightly different, and so you can have both of them the same day, and it would seem probably like two different cigars, but semi-similar cigars that complement each other. That's how I would put it. Anyways, we are at about an hour and 20 minutes into the cigar too, so this is being a long burner for us.
I'm going to regret finishing this.
Why is that?
Because I will want another one.
Yes, and unfortunately we only got one of these. But
no, I'm talking about another cigar to review.
Oh, well, we have the CAO Moon Trance that we can today. Too.
Yes, that would be fine.
Ah, I see. I thought you said another one of these. These are good. I wouldn't mind another one of these. But yeah, we have another one we can review today. Rita's going to have to take a couple days off after today.
No, it's going to be Monday. I got to stop Sunday night. Today's Friday.
You're just pushing your date back to stop. You slow down, back further and further and further. Anyways, we will see you in the final third of this, probably about an hour from now. Hello, and welcome back to this final third of the Oliva, Connecticut Reserve. The flavor profile in this is still very smooth, very mellow, very creamy. It's very nice. The main flavors I'm picking up is slight cocoa and cedar. And you move all the way down there.
It is creamy. It is smooth. It is buttery. Cocoa, yes. Cedar, yes. I just gotta say, the cigar has been a pleasure and smokes like a dream as one of my former friends that smokes the pipes would say. You know, this is a cigar that's.
And this has been very long burning. We started this at 1240, and it's now 150. Oh, wait, no. We started this at... Wait, we did our last review at like 110, and it was an hour and 20 minutes then. So we're almost 2 hours into this. 2 hours. That is really nice. And I'm enjoying this. Rita was smoking faster, so we had to do our final third. I'm just taking my time on it. We might end up doing that CAO Moon Trance. I'm really curious to try that because I've smoked the pipe tobacco, and I actually enjoyed the Moon Trance better than some of the other CAO pipe tobaccos. I didn't like the Bella Vanilla too much or the Wild Cherry, but the Moon Trance was good, so sorry about that. So I look forward to trying the... Okay, I think it's passed. I look forward to trying the Moon Trance cigar because of that.
Exactly. I want to say I'm looking forward to.
I want to see how it stacks up to the pipe tobacco, which you can try. So, okay. Well, you got anything to say about the cigar? You haven't done your flavors.
Yeah, I did. I
did?
said it tasted like cocoa and cedar, and still got that creamy butteriness, and
I'm
it
just
tastes
ignoring
like
you
cream.
down there. You're so short.
Yeah, okay. So, anyways, other than that, nothing to report. It's just been a very awesome cigar. I would rate that up there. I highly recommend it if you haven't tried it because it's, you know, I don't know what it costs per stick. I didn't look it up.
Nope, I didn't either. This is one that I didn't look. I assume that because it's Oliva, it's probably in the $9 to $15 price range for one stick at a 6x60. I would actually say it's probably under 10, but probably over 8.
Anyways, yes, so please unsubscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you. May God bless you in all you do, and enjoy every puff.